The wait time is over and we are here. It is fight night. Yesterday we had the weigh-ins and it got real intense. In the second televised fight of the evening, we have shohjahon Ergashev, undefeated 23-0 with 20 knockouts, versus the hard-hitting Puerto Rican sensation, Subriel Matias. And you can tell right away these two didn't like each other. And I'm more excited for this fight than I was originally, because now that I know that these two guys don't like each other, they're two punchers, two young guys in their prime. This fight's going to end in a knockout, and I'm really excited for this fight. I predict Subriel Matias will win this fight, but Ergashev is a live dog in this fight. I would not be surprised or shocked if he came out with the upset victory in this fight. And then in the co-main event, you got Jose Benavidez versus Jermall Charlo. Now, as we all know, Jermall Charlo did not make weight, which is really crazy. Looks like he wasn't that dedicated, but the fight will go on. Jose really wants to fight him. Charlo really wants to fight him. There's no title on the line, and the fight will continue. It's going to be a great co-main event. Both men are clearly not fans of each other, so this is going to make for a great co-main event. A lot of people are saying that Jose Benavidez looks ready. He looks like he's upset, and he really wants to take it out on Charlo. But Charlo's the much naturally bigger guy, and if he has anything left in the tank, as I predicted before, he should win this fight. But I expect it to be a great and very action-packed co-main event. And then in the main event, you got two of the most avoided fighters in the game. You got David the Mexican Monster Benavidez, who looks to make a statement and show people that he's ready for that next step and that he's ready to fight Canelo Alvarez. And then you have the most avoided fighter I've seen in the last 20 years, Demetrius Andrade, a slick southpaw who's ready for this moment, hasn't been there before, and he's ready to show the world that he's ready. He has an Olympic pedigree, and that he's going to show the world that he's an elite level fighter, 2-division world champion, looking to be a 3-division world champion. In the weigh-in, a lot of people said David Benavidez is the naturally bigger guy. Boo started at 154. He's way too small for Benavidez. But if you look at the weigh-in, he actually came in at 167.7 pounds. David Benavidez came in at 167. Demetrius Andrade looks a lot more stocky than David Benavidez. If you actually look at the weigh-in, Benavidez looked tall and lean, and Demetrius looked shorter and stocky, which makes for a great fight. Benavidez seems to think he's going to get the knockout no matter what. He keeps telling everyone that interviews him he's going to get an 8th-round knockout. But what he needs to understand is this is not Caleb Plant. This is a slick lefty, Demetrius Andrade, who's coming with speed, power, and good foot movement. He's going to have to come prepared. And remember, he didn't stop Caleb Plant. So if he didn't stop Caleb Plant, what makes him think he's going to stop Demetrius Andrade? If I were David Benavidez, it would be much better approach to come in humble and just trying to get the victory, because coming in trying to get the knockout on a fighter like this magnitude could come back to bite him at the end of the night. And I'm telling you guys right now, if David Benavidez finds himself down early and he has to play catch-up, he may not be able to catch up, because when you're fighting a fighter of this magnitude, catching up is very, very hard to do. This makes for a great mega fight, and I'm very excited. Let's go Demetrius Andrade.